Hey, Leo women. So, this message is for the Leo women, and then a lot of people don't even like Leo women, but why? Because they're amazing. Hey, amazing Leo women that could do this and do that and do everything else, and everybody be looking like, and you can. I said, y'all really is trying to mess up y'all insides, and these Leo women is trying to heal their insides. And that's the difference between Leo women and other ones. And they like, ain't that the truth? I said, hey, healing your body. Hey, messing up everything on the inside track. I said, shoot. She talking about she 40 what? I said, yeah. I said, well, that one got about 5 years on you. And they like, oh, ain't that the truth? I said, when y'all start really transcending, and what was that? I said, ain't nobody even paying attention to you, Marshmallow Man. And I said, don't we know it? I said, you may be a Leo, but shoot, you ain't no real true Leo. And what I have understood that there's a set of Leos that is amazing, and a set of Leos that, you know what, we need to throw back into the ocean and never ever pick them out again. And I said, ain't that the truth? I said, hey, Leo, that I don't want to talk to. I said, but hey, Leo, that's amazing in their own right and just doing what they doing to transcend themselves and everybody else. I said, ain't that the truth? I said, she is talking to her grandma. And I said, yeah, because her grandma's here. And I said, y'all ain't paying attention to the ancestors. I said, shoot. I said, I got so many ancestors around me, they don't even know what to do. I said, y'all such copycats. I said, hey, copycat Leos. The other Leos don't need to copycat because they already the originators. And I said, ain't that the truth? There's two sets of Leos. And me, please, I am the originator. And I don't gotta see nothing and see nothing about myself or anybody else to transcend and transform and be amazing. Cause me, I'm amazing, baby. And they like, ain't that the truth? Hey, amazing. And even my son says, shoot, you look just like Venus. And I do. She look like me because that's my daughter. And I said, ain't that the truth? I said, she looked just like that other baby girl. And that other baby girl said, yeah, that's my mama, nigga. And I come up there and pop y'all upside the head messing with my mama. And they like, shoot, don't they know it? I said, y'all ain't intimidated nobody, but they be thinking they do. I said, you ain't did